Good morning. We're getting ready to do a cold plunge, even though we don't want to do it. Getting ready to train our minds to do hard things. All right. I think I need... There it is.
Oh no. At least I have gloves this time.
There we go.
I don't want to do this.
Okay. So it's not terribly cold outside, but
Ladder so I can get out.
the temperature's about 50 degrees Fahrenheit, the air temperature.
Put that so it's a timer so I know how long I've been in.
No, get your timer. The water's fairly warm. It's 47. Almost 48. All right, we're getting ready to do a cold plunge. I'm gonna walk Tiffany through how to breathe. The natural tendency when you do a cold plunge is to want to just hyperventilate almost. Like catch your breath and want to jump out. But if you learn to control your breathing and breathe deeply, it'll be of more health benefit to you. So we're going to try this here.
So I'm going to set my count up timer from, I'm just going to do it as I start to get in, and then once I'm like in, I'll look at the time and try to go a minute.
Yeah, we're gonna let our bodies calm after 1 minute, and then you'll see after like 2 minutes, and
Wait.
it's gonna be calmer.
No, I'm only planning to be in for a minute.
Well, you have to do it for 2 or 3 minutes, so
2 or 3?
I'll do it for a little bit longer than that.
What's
but
the water temperature?
it's pretty warm though. It's 48, 40, almost 49, and it's 50. So it's many degrees above freezing. It rained, so it's pretty full. So what we're gonna do, let me stick this up here so we can see what's going on. And then not a lot of people show how you want to like just jump out. They make it look like it's just something easy, but it
didn't look as hard as I thought as it was when I watched other people, because like they've probably been doing it longer and they just like jump in and are so smooth and calm and relaxed. And I get in and I'm like
All right. So we're gonna have to talk loudly since we don't have mics in the water. All right. So we're gonna stick our feet in, and we're not gonna start the time until we're all the way down to our shoulders.
well no, because I don't want to touch the timer wet, so I'll do it a little bit wet. You'll touch it. Thanks.
All right. So start breathing deeply.
Oh, your hand's cold.
Stop. Just breathe, please. So let's start. Out. And out. All the way in through the nose. All the way in. And now just keep breathing like that as you start to stick our feet in. And now just go over that way.
Here?
I'll sit on this side. You feel like you're like jumping out and getting right out. It's a little bit of a shock.
Oh, I highly recommend getting boots and gloves though, because fingers and toes get colder really fast.
Breathe deeply. Big deep breaths.
Get it over with though.
Okay, you want to just go in?
I don't know.
Faster? Like, can you slowly push yourself down with your arms? Or is that too hard?
I might have to just come down.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. And then we're just going to slowly go in. Down, down, down you go. Even though to our shoulders, I'm going to start the timer. Breathe deep, breathe deep. Something hard that you don't want to do, but it's going to be good for the health benefits. Okay, so we're starting to go down. Down. It's okay. Breathe, 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 breathe. Ooh. Down to the shoulders. Down to the shoulders. Go up. Go up. Keep breathing. Breathe. Start to try to calm a little bit. Breathe.
The breathing is part of the health benefit of it.
Yeah, because you're oxygenated. How do your toes and your fingers feel right now?
They're okay. It's everything that's not in the gloves. It's
Yeah, I'm not wearing gloves. My feet get the coldest. My fingers will sting too, but right now I'm not wearing that. So it's a little bit colder for me since I've done this a little bit more.
all at all.
There you go down to your shoulders.
I can see the time. Can you turn the time so I can see it?
Alright, so we've been in for 120, so now we're going to go down to our shoulders for 60 seconds longer, and then we'll get out. It's going to count completely. If you need to, put your hands up on here, and push your shoulders down like this, okay? You're breathing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What are you feeling right now? Is it calming a little bit than it was at first?
Oh, for sure. It's calmer than it was, but it just is uncomfortable in my arms and my legs. So my torso is actually pretty fine. It's my arms and my legs that sting. But you can tell my breathing is calmed a lot. It's
But
not good.
at 48, this is a good one to do because when it gets down like to 40 or below into the 30s, it really, you
Well,
gotta
and,
start to get used
like,
to it.
I was just watching another guy talk about it, and he was saying that there's some science out there that says colder isn't necessary. That like temperature like this
Yeah, well,
it can be effective. Is very effective too. It might be slightly more effective for things, but if it's doing it at this temperature or not doing it, then do it at this
so
temperature.
for people that get used to it, they have to go colder, but
Yeah. But for beginners, this is plenty cold.
this is good, and then it's better to do it for a few minutes than to just jump in and jump right out. Now what I'm going to do is as soon as I come back up out of my head, then you can get out. Okay? So I'm going to see if I can do 30 seconds under the water, probably.
Watch your time. So you
The
know
longest
it's
I've
30
ever
seconds.
done is 30 seconds. So you see, we've been in for 3 minutes and 15 seconds. So
This
we're
is
gonna
the
go down.
longest I've ever been in then. The gloves and the booties definitely help. And there goes the timer.
Oh,
And it's ruined.
what? It's shut off just like that. That's crazy.
Drop it in
Okay,
water.
well, I
Just
just
go under.
All right.
So it's got to be at least 3.5 minutes at this point because it's 3:15 before it dropped the timer. So we can see for 30 seconds, then we'll be at 4 minutes, which is the longest I've ever done. I've only stayed 3 minutes before. It's definitely not comfortable, but it's better than the first 2 minutes for sure.
Oh,
I don't think that was quite good, but I think overall we've been in about 4 minutes or more, which is the longest I've ever been in. So I need to help up. I don't know if I can get out without the ladder at this point. Yeah. Okay, don't ever do that, guys, without having the ladder if you're by yourself.
it started back up again. It's at 3:26.
Oh,
It took a minute away. All right, so now what we're gonna do is some stretches. All right.
My hands and my feet are very happy with these on. Okay, now the warming is starting to happen. So this is what your body does. Is
Talk loud.
the blood vessels would have constricted and now they're vasodilation happening. And so like my stomach right now and my chest area are starting to get really warm as the blood starts to flow in and the blood vessels are getting wider again. He does that stuff. I just stayed here and let myself try to warm up.
This helps me warm up and I feel energized to be able to do it.
And I'm going to be going in to do some therapy with Dylan here in just a moment. They're going to be waiting on me, so I'm just going to start getting my...
Do you feel energized? How do you feel?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not, like, sleepy. That's for sure.
Whereas, like,
It's not like I want to curl up and take a nap right
hot
now.
tub, you start to feel like more sleepy. Yeah, you
Oh,
would
for
do that
sure.
before bed. You don't
After
do
the
that.
hot tub, it's very
Do
relaxed.
this in the morning. You eat at night.
Oh, I forgot to be distracted, so I'm just hard to get off. So yeah, we have two different brands here of gloves and booties. Decided I got me a pair that are a little lower, and then these ones are a little higher. I, of course, like higher because it warms more of my legs. I wear these ones.
I have some higher ones too, but they just take, they're harder to put on and off.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, once you get used to this, it's better to do it with this because you can tell the difference. When it gets down to like 41, the coldest it's been has been about 41, 40. It feels a lot colder.
Okay, so now like my torso and my thighs are all like getting like quite hot.
And your arms are a little bit red. Like the colder it is, you get redder.
Yeah, you're redder, but that's not too bad. It's a little red on my arms.
But I feel like for starting out, this is a good healthy way to do it. Not just like ice floating.
Oh yeah, no. I don't think you want to start for beginners. I don't think you want to start that unless you're like really a glutton for punishment. Start in the low 50s, high 40s. It's difficult enough. Then
Now, what we noticed is that it's been raining a lot here. We have a spring-fed pond, and the ground pressure is very
the pond's over there,
high.
and it comes out right about where I'm pointing, right there in the ground into this pond.
So the earth keeps the water at about 55 degrees. So if you feel like that pond is actually pretty warm when the water flows, even when it's like freezing. It hardly freezes if we've had a lot of rain and there's flow through. So that's warmer than this when it gets cooler. But it's been a fairly mild December here. 51 degrees air temperature.
And for everyone who says I could never do it, my best friend even said if Tiffany can do it, anyone can do it. I'm a big baby when it comes to pain. I don't do well with pain. I hate needles. I pass out with needles and blood and pain, and so I am a major baby when it comes to pain. So if I can get through it, you can too. And so I'm gearing up to do the longest fast that I've ever done. I want to do a 2 or 3 day fast and then a 5-day juice cleanse, only juice. So Josiah's telling me he wants me to do this between now and then just to kind of get over some of that mental, I can't do it, mind block and try to show that you are capable of more than you think.
Because nobody loves to go in cold water, no matter what they pretend. It's just, it's in your mind. You have to force yourself to do something that's uncomfortable, but you know it's going to be good for you in the long run.
Just like the past. So, all right, I'm gonna run because I'm ready to do therapy.
We can show some therapy too.
They're like lovely. Where do you?
All right, we can bring them in. All right.
Timers.
It's working.
Not perfect, but it definitely got better. It was the longest I've ever stayed in, and it got better after like 2.5 to 3 minutes. That long. I mean, it was gradually getting better, but it was really different after like 2.5 to 3 minutes. I was really like off.
All right, so I'm gonna get some water sample out of here. We gotta test the water. Make sure it's balanced. Hi, Sven. Getting ready to do Dylan's coordination. And just finished up cold plunge. There's the chickens outside here. It rained pretty hard last night. I don't think I can zoom, but down by the pond we have 3 ducks as well. What do you think, Sven? You got your Christmas sweater on? I'm starting to shiver a little bit from the cold plunge, but that's normal as your body warms back up. We'll continue this a little bit and get a little bit of the coordination.
What are you looking at? No, I was just looking. He did drop this in the pool, so. Oh, okay. It shut off and then it started again, so. There's another one. We'll make sure it works. If not, we'll need to replace it.
All right.
Ooh, Dilly, that might be cold to touch your feet. Oh, let's see if I can. My legs are. Yeah, you can see my legs were pretty red too. About the same as my arms. Hey, mister, you ready?
I'm gonna stick this.
What's Lexi doing? Playing the ball. Lexi, come here. Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Okay, so we're starting. It's Thursday, so Carly will start on the 2nd. You start on the 10. Just I asked afterwards, do you feel energized? I'm like, well, I'm not sleepy. I don't feel like going to sleep right now.
Maybe I should take a
You put it straight down, right? Yeah.
Because I'm going to usually I feel so sleepy.
I feel like a cold shower does the same thing. Yeah, you can do a cold shower too. That's the best I can do. That's a good start. getting into a cold shower, I think I'm too much like, oh, I'll just step back down or I'll just turn it warmer. So,
It's so easy.
See how beautiful it looks?
very nice. Oh, good job.
I had to cut, it was hard because I had to cut the metal too. Because this was like that, right?
Okay.
But then this was like, so I couldn't wrap it like that. So now they're just like,
Which way do you want it turned, Carly?
This way. Oh, I want it again.
So, yep. Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
To lift a little higher because he bends his knee.
It's turning.
Hattie, come get your arm for us, please. It helps when we turn him if you're here to grab his arm for us.
You got it? I want to do it.
Okay. Just so you know, these straight ties are way too loose. Yeah, see, I can get 2 fingers under that spot. All right, let's scoot him back. All right. It's just not on right, but that's all right. As long as it holds. Oh, Dilly.
you have the right to grab it.
Want a section before we start?
Yeah, we're going like,
Wow, Dilly. That's quite the gurgle.
okay, my dear. Let's see.
Occasionally, I kind of feel like I'm a little close over here. Are you good? Or
Yeah, I can be back.
I might still shift it actually because I'm a little bit on that plant. There we go. My arm's not really going to go. Ready?
Which way is this way?
Whichever way you want.
Dilly.
Come on, dude. This leg straight. This leg bend.
Come on, Dilly. You could do it.
I don't know why he's always, the first couple times on this side, he's always really stiff on this leg, you know? Which is that's why it's
And then
that
he
now.
always
And then he stretches. Then he stretches. And he's like, oh, that feels good getting that leg moving.
Maybe we didn't do that. Just
The what?
when he was little. Uphill.
Oh.
Downhill. So I think we have to go uphill both ways. I want to go uphill, battle flag.
Oh, I forgot I need to order a new cover for this. I'll have to do that after we're done.
How can you possibly go to school and come back and go uphill?
I think that's the point. It's just the whole joke. I walked uphill to school both ways in a blizzard.
You're gonna do the opposite today? What do you call that thing? You just try to...
The upsy, yeah. I don't know. I have to ask Josiah if he
Yeah,
has
have you ever heard the-
time to do it today. He probably can do it today.
The son was like, Dad, can you just drive me to school today? And instead of going on the bus, and the dad went, son, when Abraham Lincoln was your age, he walked to school. And it was really far away. So he went, Dad, when Abraham Lincoln was your age, he was president. And Dad was just like,
Oh, good point. Okay, Dylan. All right, bud. Do you need help or?
Yeah. I don't want to hold his head so.
Did you do the trach yet or no?
No, no.
Nope, that's fine. You don't swing so much. He's fine. I think it's a run for our money, huh, Billy? Try to let his body come down and go by his forehead too, so that you take some of the weight off. There you go. You can just sit and then that way you're not bending over. I think you need to go back on. Come on. There we go. Alright. So, which side? Start on that side? Okay. Does he need to come back towards me?
A little bit. Okay, they do it. Okay.
You gonna try to move, Billy? You'd be up. Now you're down, Rebecca, and you're up, Teddy.
You want to move to there?
We can move, Dilly? We want to see you do this.
Remember when we coordinated in there? What used to be here?
It's just always like this. I think we coordinated in there maybe like when they were building Daddy's office there, and when we flooded in here and had to redo the walls.
We have pancakes
Was
for dinner
flooded?
today.
This is where it flooded twice, I think.
How do you want pancakes for dinner?
Oh,
Pancakes on what?
Okay.
You want breakfast or dinner?
it's the best. We need pancakes.
Yeah, it was Olivia's
I have a
first-
craving for pancakes.
It was Olivia's first day of work, and we actually had taken the kids to Maryland Beach, I think. And they called us telling us our floor was floating, and it was like a fun house in here. And sure enough, the water was like up to the level of almost going into the other rooms,
Oh my goodness.
and the
It's a
floor was
blessing
floating.
It's a blessing
Who
that
said it's like a fun house?
I think my old nurse had said that. She's like, it's like a fun house in here. And then, I don't know, it was raining, and they went to go check something and walked out here, and this whole room, it was like flooded. And they're like, what?
that was perfect. Just to like introduce her to what was gonna happen.
Introduce you to the Kinsey household, what can I say? So I think they opened these doors and it like just rushed out.
So where the water came from? The water?
It had just been like really bad rainstorms.
Oh, okay.
What does your shirt say?
So then we got like a sump pump put in and stuff, and we thought all that would be good. And then it still wasn't, so then we had to do some outside work to reroute water away from the house a little bit. One of the times, I think the second time, we ended up having to like cut up the drywall on the bottom of the wall and redo the bottom part of the drywall. So it's pretty bad.
Half new, half old. My grandma's cleaning. And grandma's like 8, I think. She had to clean all the walls.
Now and she
She
cleaned
had
up
to do
so
like
high.
everything. And she could only clean like to half of the wall. And my mom just didn't care. Because she was the tallest in the piece. Or at least I think she was.
Another hole, yeah. I think we really need to redo this. remember.
Well, just tell me the password to your phone and I'll.
Oh, right. Just give me the password to your
Then
phone
order
and
what
to
you want.
Amazon, and you'll just go right on and do it all for me, huh?
I don't need the password to Amazon.
Well, if you want to,
It's
you
open
have to
on
log
your
into
phone.
my account. Yeah, it is open on my phone, I guess. So if you have the password to my phone. No.
Really, why not? You don't have any, like, anything that's really interesting on that phone.
No.
You just have a bunch of apps. They're all boring. Except for Chick-fil-A one day.
Chick-fil-A. You're just going to go on and
Oh,
use
and
all my
then you have,
points
like,
for free
2
food,
games, which I like.
which aren't even downloaded. I don't think I have to re-download it because I haven't played them in so long.
Alright, so what's the password to your phone?
Now I'm going to tell you.
Maybe.
You can keep on leaving.
Monday, I'll text you the password to your phone. I'll message you kids and you're just gonna be like, boop 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 boop. Send. No! Well, then, I already have it memorized.
It's bad enough all they do now is grab my phone if they wanted it, and they like quick throw it in front of my face to get the face ID.
Yeah, but you're always like, not looking. Or you're just like,
Have you tried your birthdays?
I can use Siri to text people.
Oh.
She does. She texts Miss Steph, and she's like, "I like cookies." So Steph's always like, "Hi, Hattie." You can drop Lukey off anytime you want. Hi, Hattie.
No, she can't do that anymore.
Now that
Just
he's
be
an active
kind,
toddler.
smiling face.
He's a toddler now.
Yeah.
Basically. They
He'll
said
be
they
two in
never had
March.
the,
He'll
they
be
said
two
they
in March.
never
so.
had the terrible twos. That it was always before and after.
Yeah, I think 3s are worse than 2s.
It's terrible threes.
2s are more just like trying to learn about the world around you. By 3, they've got an opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they will.
Because already has an opinion.
Well, they have opinions, but they can like voice it better because they've now got more language. And although I do remember Jay on his 2nd birthday, he came downstairs and I think he woke up from a nap or something. No, it was in the morning. He woke up in the morning, and I gave him a little bit of juice, and I put the juice on like the stool in the kitchen, and I think it was orange juice, and he didn't want orange juice, and I was like, well, that's all I have, and he picked up the cup and went all over the floor, which you've never done before, and I was like, are you kidding me? On your 2-year-old birthday, we're starting this
Yeah.
way?
He's like, yes.
I was like, are you serious right now? Like, what just happened? Like, seriously.
I don't know
He
why.
was such a cute little kid. He had to be innocent.
Oh, he was such a cute kid. But
He was so cute.
he was.
He's the Tukey of this family.
He was.
He's the Levi because he's chubby. I don't know, dishonesty, Jay and Jay.
All you need.
Hello?
Jay had the funniest because he would just like babble and talk and stuff, even when he didn't have words. And I remember he'd walk around on a cordless phone talking to grandparents. And he would pace the room and babble.
Just like
And I'm like, apparently I must pace the room when I talk.
You go everywhere.
And he's the most outgoing,
Everywhere.
right?
Like you might be on like
Not
Mars
now.
or something.
Oh, okay.
You go everywhere. So he just picked it up from
I know. But I didn't realize at the time until I started seeing Kim do it. He would just pace back and forth talking gibberish to grandparents on the phone.
You do the same.
I talk gibberish. And then we have this video. I can't find it. I would love to find it. I played the same CD in my car a lot. So he was like 18, 20 months old. He's in the back, and it's like a southern gospel song, and he starts like mouthing it, and he's like rolling his eyes and like going like As the song is going, it is so funny. I wish I could find it again.
Wait, so you just started to crash?
You like that song?
Record him?
I wasn't driving.
Oh,
Daddy was driving, and I just turned my camera around and got him.
and I was like, but he wasn't actually trying to sing. He was just mouthing the words.
Yeah.
Except he wasn't mouthing the words.
Yeah. And his little eyes, that were the funniest thing, too. His eyes are like...
My hand is itchy. It won't stop being itchy. Make it better.
Wash it and then put some of the corn huskers on it.
No, it's not dry.
Okay, you're down now, honey.
No, not.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Head's not facing you, you're down. Now you're up.
But I never look at the head. That's unnatural. I face this way, not this way. That's unnatural.
You have to change your habit, child.
See, I'm doing it.
And you're back!
I'm doing it. See, I'm facing that way. Isn't it?
No. Facing is literally your face, not your shoulders. Alright, who wants to guess how much time is left?
Hey,
This is
Jace.
close.
9 minutes.
Three.
3, what?
9.
9, how many minutes do you think?
4.5.
It's 5:40.
Nope.
Don't forget it. Are you close?
You gonna move, Jelly?
Wait, I don't understand. Wait, I'm up.
Mhm.
I don't understand that. There's. Oh.
You got it now?
Oh. Because they switch and then the kid does the other, but they switch in the arm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That's your schedule. Wait. I'm down?
Yep.
I'm up.
Yes.
Are you gonna make your own juices or are you like buying?
I'm doing.
Okay.
I do have a juicer, but mine's
I
not
like
very
mangoes
good.
and
My friend
peaches.
has a better juicer, and I asked
Do
her
we
if I could
have
borrow it.
canned peaches?
Yes. Because I'm going to be doing it for me, Josiah, and Truett, so that's a lot of
Yeah.
juice, and I don't want to be
Stay here or
wasting.
stay at work?
He's here for now.
I'm hungry. Pancakes?
For lunch, if you'd like to make them.
Do
So,
we have chocolate chips?
yes.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, I want to use the better juicer if I can to not waste as much
I'm
food.
gonna mix in the peeps.
What?
The snowman
No, you're
peeps.
not.
Yes, I am.
No.
Hey, you let True do disgusting things.
Yeah, but not. That's to his individual bowl of oatmeal, not to the food.
Also to the whole family.
What?
He won't tell me what.
It's not actually disgusting. He
He
just
puts
makes
in
me
those
think
weird
it is.
melty chocolates.
He doesn't normally do that.
He did that a bunch of times.
Anyway,
Calm down. Ah!
the other good thing I figure is like if I do it with all the juice pulp, I should be able to take that out to the chickens, and then at least like I feel like that's not going to waste.
Waste.
Yeah, because I looked up like
I think they
juicing
can
programs.
bake it with it or make soup.
You know, if we
I
had a
looked
longer
up
shoot,
juice.
I'm pretty sure True would go down it at least like 10 times.
That's off the subject. But anyways, you looked up juicing program.
No, it's not, because I thought if you had a laundry chute and then like a treadmill that took it to the chickens, you wouldn't have to go outside, so you'd be lazy. And then a laundry chute reminded me of the Johnsons, and then it reminded me of old houses, and then it reminded me that True would do that. So that is not.
Welcome to the
right.
woman's brain.
It's not
I was
right.
gonna say.
finding that they were expensive. The juicing
Yeah, I
programs.
was like, oh my goodness, what is this?
Yeah, I found a couple different like recipes and plans that you can follow where they just give
I'm
you
tired now.
the full recipe and what to take
Oh,
and
what
when
is it?
and all that stuff. So
Did we watch Freebirds this Thanksgiving? We
we
did
did
it.
not. What a shame.
Oh, do we have? You know the movie,
No.
the new Grinch.
What?
New Grinch.
Is a new one?
No, it's not that name. It's just the new one. The cartoon one that we saw once.
The cartoon Grinch.
Yes.
Okay, what about
That's
it?
new. Do we have it on
I don't know.
YouTube? Netflix. I don't think Netflix has anything you want to watch. So.
I can share. I did some screenshots of the juice things, and I'm not quite sure. There was 2 different plans I was looking at. The one you drink the same juice every day for breakfast, the same one every day for lunch, and every day for dinner, and then you drink one extra of whichever one was your favorite.
Okay.
The other plan says, you drink 5 juices a day, and they have like, they break them up by colors, and they say like pick for breakfast. It's like, I forget the exact colors, but pick like red or orange for breakfast. Pick this color or this color for lunch. And then there's a few different recipes, so you get a little bit more choice. I think I might go with that one because then, like, if you do one and you're just like, oh, I just really don't like that juice,
Yeah,
you're not. And it's more variety. I think it would taste better than doing the same 3 juices for every single day.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that one also had like a full shopping list of what to buy then to do the juices. My only thing was, I think it's for like 1 person. So then if I'm multiplying it by 3, I was like, oh my
Yeah,
goodness,
that's a lot.
all these things I have to buy.
We have to. When is the art lessons?
I don't know, I have to double check with her.
Is it next week?
Possibly.
Yes.
And then I think,
Yes, right? Because Christmas was Monday. For that was Friday. Then we had art lessons.
yeah, so it should be like next week.
And have you done it before?
I have done a standard process. He never came back for this. I have done